evening, everybody, and a very warm welcome to Royal Flush's Game Night on Tuesday, the 1st of September. I finally shaved after saying it every day for literally nearly a week. Like 5 days I've been saying, I'm going to shave tomorrow, and I finally did it today. The reason it's taken so long is if there's one thing I hate more than having a beard, it's actually shaving it off. So, there it is. Hermione, do you think you could keep the noise to a dull roar this evening? That would be splendid. My dog has fun dinner time games. She has her food stuffed into a horn and then she's got to extract it because that's apparently fun and entertaining for a Labrador, which is what she is, but she doesn't have to make a bloody racket while she's doing it. But yeah, there we go. Hello everyone. I haven't done Millionaire for a while. I did it quite recently. I think Meg's hosted last time we played, or maybe I did. I can't remember. Either way, it feels like it's been a while. I've not done it with the Stream Deck before, so it'd be interesting to see if this works tonight, because this has got simpler hotkeys rather than multi-key hotkeys. So I'm hoping that this is the problem, and it's just not liking it when it does multi-key hotkeys. And if that is the case, I'm going to have to remap all my other games, and that'll be fine. But yeah. Anyway, the plan is 3 games of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire this evening, and then 1 game of The Escape Artist later on, which is my brand new show. It's undergone some changes since Saturday. The feedback on Saturday seemed to be quite popular, or the game seemed to be quite popular, I should say. So I've taken on board some things that some people have said, made some changes to it, and we're going to see how it pans out this evening. But I'm very much looking forward to that, as I am to these first 3 probably games of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I've certainly got 3 question stacks lined up and ready to go, and they are from this evening. DMMJRB, Apple Cars, and 8 Minky are the 3 question stacks we're going to be running, and in that order as well. Which means if your question stack is in, obviously it means you can't be a phone a friend, and it obviously means you can't take part in the stack either. But those are the 3 that we're going to do, time permitting. If we have 2 really, really long games, then we might just do the 2. I'll see how we're doing for time. Although I've earmarked the Escape Artist for 10 PM on the schedule underneath, so hopefully all will be well. And then in time. Let me say good evening to the chat. We've got Hallian here, we've got Carl the 7th. Carl, welcome back. Haven't seen you for a while. I know he's had a bit of an injury and has been AFK as a result, but it's good to see you back, my friend. I hope you're keeping well and all your bits are attached, so to speak. Keshi Head's here. Good evening, Keshi. Hello, Connor. Hello, Score Count. Tyson Bain. Dogfish. Persephone's Twitch spot's here. That's always encouraging. M3 Times, that's a new name. I think I saw you creep into the server recently as well, so welcome to the stream. It's lovely to have you here. I hope you have a good time. Milk Like Substance, hello to you. Lingo Maniac, Clive of Legend, Dr. Mummy, Lewis T, The J-Dog. Hello, The J-Dog. That's another new name I don't know, but it's lovely to have you here. Welcome to the stream. Drahuska, I'm here, which is good, and apparently not typing until the 17th person. Cetra, good evening. Tipster, hello. Shadowmane, Ramsey Fox, 8 Minky, Colour Cola, Nightbot, Shonut, Puzzle Dan's here, Apple Cars, Aspia Dog, DMM, Random Zombie, and Itogi. That's everyone who has chatted so far. I've also seen Ash doing a host as well, so good evening to Ash. And anyone else, if you're just lurking, if you're just in the background, you want me as some background noise, or you just want to sit quietly and enjoy the trivia, you are very welcome as well. Welcome to the game. It is nice to have you here. So, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is up first. How this works, if you want to come into the hot seat, you need to have a microphone and you need to be a member of the Discord, which if you're not a member of, you can go and join it right there. So yeah, but you do need a microphone and a reliable connection. It's very important that you have that because it's all done in voice chat, this game. If you don't want to have a microphone for whatever reason, then just ignore the fastest finger game. Also, people who have played recently in this sort of series, their fastest finger answers won't be processed. But you can still play along in the lobby game, which is exactly the same experience as what the player in the studio gets, except it's on a time limit of 15 or 20 seconds, I think. So yeah, that's you can certainly play along at home and all will be well. DMM stack is up first. DMM JRB. So DMM, if you want to join the lobby, your fastest finger won't be processed. If you do want to do that. So yeah. Anyway, 41 people here, so I'm going to stop jibber-jabbering and hope that this all works. So, if you would like to come and play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire this evening, you need to enter the lobby code. Oh no, don't do this to me. If I select that window. Oh, that worked. Okay. And the lobby code is TNFK. Pop that in to the Twitch chat. Oh, the other thing is that this game is exclusively done in whispers after the lobby stage, so if you wanted to play along. Hello, Brick, welcome to the stream. And MIDI Plays, welcome to you. If you wanted to come and play, then you would need to make sure you're whispering to the bot if you're playing along in the lobby at home. So we'll give this a little while to let the lobby populate, but I'm going to try and pick up the pace as part of this new thing of moving into Season 2, where I want to get the pace a little bit snappier so that I can get more trivia action and less waffle from Ben. I mean, I like the waffle from Ben. It has a time and a place, but I think you guys are here because you want to do trivia, so I'm trying to sharpen up the pace just a little bit, just to see if I can. Yeah, I like waffles as well, Random Zombie. Toasted with maple syrup. Although I have mac and cheese for dinner tonight. Oh, hello, Ash. You coming out of retirement? He needs to. Remember last time Ash played Who Wants to Be a Millionaire was on the host stream, which was the reward thing for the charity stream, and we both did fairly not great. So maybe Ash is looking for a chance to come and redeem himself. Anyway, welcome to the server, mate. Lovely to have you here. To the server, to the stream, to the lobby. You're in the server. I'll shut up now. I should shut up. Oh, look at this second place. Google that leaderboard. Yeah, no sign of the top of the leaderboard at the moment. David J. Bodycom, I think he might be around a bit later on. Okay, I think we've got one more round of this sting. Let's see if we can get up to 26 in the lobby. We can complete the alphabet. That'd be nice. And then I can do the names. Is the mic the wrong way round? I feel that I hear the keyboard much better than your voice in terms of echoiness and overall quality. I didn't know microphones had a right way round and a wrong way round. But just based on that nugget of information that Ash has just given me, I'm going to just see if... does it have... Oh! So is it the side where the light is on the front? I couldn't see it because I've got a condom on it. But so that side with the little light on it... So that's not very good, but that's better. So here is 1, and here is 2. 1 or 2? Is it 2? Oh, great, okay. Well, I'll put its condom back on, and I'll slot it back into its shock mount. In you go. And, right, so now, with it being in the shock mount, if I just twist it like that... I'm always fiddling with it as well. 3 or 4, yeah, Royal Optometrist. I know, you have to actually talk into the bit that receives the voice. So hopefully that's all a bit there. Thank you very much for the heads up there, Ash. Oh, great. Well, I'll stick with that then, and try not to fiddle with the things too much. Right. Have I activated God mode? Because I was fiddling with this earlier. No, I haven't got God mode on. Right. Let's lock the lobby and see who's coming to play in the lobby in the first game tonight. And we welcome Clive of Legend and Dogfish44, Keshihead and Hallian _ Sector 4271, Random Zombie 78, Tipster with a 1, Connor M27, Car the 7th, Drahuska, Tyson Bane, Brig Bother, Puzzle Dan, M3 Times, Applecast 12, Itogi, Shadowmane PX1, Lewis T1, Cola Cola, Midi Plays, Ramsey Fox, 8 Minky, Samster, Milk Like Substance, and Ash the Bash. Welcome to all of you. You are in line to play for £1 million tonight. I miscounted my my bums, but did I say PX1? PX41. My bad. Right. So fastest finger first. Let's just pop the lobby down the road for a minute, and yeah. Stream Deck is definitely working. It's something to do with having multiple button presses, I guess. So, fastest finger first. How this works, you need to have Persephone's Twitch bot at the ready. And you need to whisper your answer as a single string of digits. So a single response. Don't type A, B, C, and D separately. You got to put the answers into the order you think that they go in. A, B, C, D, C, D, A, B, whatever you think. As soon as the bot says answer now in the chat, then the question is live. So keep your eye on the chat because chat is king. Fingers on buzzers then, everybody. Here comes the... Hang on a minute. Let me just bring the console up so I can actually see what's going on, where my countdowns are. And let's bring up the first question. Taking Alaska, USA as the most westerly point, put these countries in order from west to east. Chile, Thailand, Egypt, France. Okay, should hopefully be relatively straightforward. Some nice world geography there. First of all, let's have a look at the order. So, most westerly, you've got Chile down in South America. You've then got... Oh, the dog wants to come out of the kitchen. She's been barricaded in so she doesn't get food everywhere. Then France, obviously in Europe, Western Europe. Egypt, which is down in the north of Africa. And then finally Thailand, which is over in the Eastern Asia, sort of the Far East. So that's the right order, A, D, C, B. That's what you needed to type to the bot. Let's find out who got it right and who got it right in the fastest time. All of these were right. Quite a few of them. Who was fastest? Ashton Bash in 7.18 seconds. Well done, mate. Nicely done, my friend. If you would like to make your way towards the Discord streaming room, then, oh, you're already here. If I undeafen there as well, and I undeafen the Discord audio as well. Hello, Ash.
Hello.
Fancy seeing you here.
I know.
Did you not plan on winning that one?
I mean, I at least had a confidence with my lock-in, but I did not think I would be the fastest with my lock-in. I thought I could have been like 2 seconds quicker, but no, okay, yeah, I'll take it.
7.18 seconds. It's not the fastest we've seen, but it's fast enough. That was a really backhanded compliment. I don't feel good about that, but it was fast enough, and it's got you into the chair. So welcome. So last time you were here, it was it question 8?
No, it wasn't even that far.
Question 7 or something. It was
question 7 or something. Yeah,
it was in the first half of the game. Well, it was my wife's question, I think, that caught you off guard. So this evening you're facing up against the might of DMM's question stack, which has been rated as a difficulty of... I probably should have said that before opening the lobby. Difficulty of 5 for this one. 5 out of 10.
Okay.
So it'd be interesting to see how you fare. And this is DMM's first question pack, I believe, for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So best of luck to you. Now, the first thing you need to do, or the next thing, rather, that you need to do is to nominate 3 people to come and be Phone a Friend. And obviously you can't use the Panda or 8 because they're our proofers, and naturally you can't use DMM as he wrote the questions. But any other 3 would be fine. I know, that would make life a lot easier, wouldn't it?
Just a bit. Good question. I think I will go for Keshi Head.
Keshi Head, okay.
And go with Hallian as well, because Hallian's proving quite good recently.
Proving to be a useful character, aren't they?
Yes. And I need some US knowledge as well, I feel. It's 2 Brits, I believe. I need a US player out there. Any US
You've got
people
Samster, you've got Clive, you've got...
I mean, I am playing enough from the US, Hallian. You seem to have good knowledge of the UK, though, so that's what I presumed.
I think Hallian's from Florida. That was intimated in Google that the other
day. Of course. I'm completely an idiot. So we already have that covered then. In which case...
Actually, Samster's British, having just recommended him up as an American.
Yeah, we're all doing well today.
We're doing really well with our community geography tonight.
In which case, I would like to add into the mix Tipster.
Okay, so Keshi Head, Tipster, and Hallian, if you can make sure you're in the server with a microphone handy in case we need to call you up for Phone a Friend. You can still enjoy the rest of the stream and answer in the lobby as normal, but you just need to make sure you're on standby just in case we need to call you up. Now, Ash, it is indeed just you, me, and the computer and DMM's great big brain, right?
Yep.
Lovely to hear. So, if I press the button, which button do I press? Let's press that button. Is it that button? Did I go off the screen? I might have gone off the screen. Yes, it's that button. Right, so, as discussed, you have got 15 questions now you're 15 questions away from reaching £1 virtual £1 million. And of course, along the way, you've got some lifelines to help you out. You can 50-50, you can phone one of your nominated friends, you can ask the Twitch audience, or you can indeed ask me, the host, because I have not seen the questions even, never mind the answers, which is why I'm so grateful to Panda and Ape who look at all of these. I see these questions at the same moment that you do, so that's always very exciting. So, with all that having been said, audience, if you're playing along at home, all your answers get whispered to Persephone's Twitch bot, and it's just A, B, C, or D, just the letter, and chat is king. Once the question's been asked there, the question is live. Ash, you ready to play for £1 million?
As I'll ever be.
Good stuff. Okay, let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Let me get some style.
The cat's trying to get involved. I haven't upgraded this build to Twitch Lib yet, so you're still an anonymous avatar at the moment, I'm afraid.
That's fine.
That will come in due course, I'm sure.
I like the anonymity.
Absolutely. So, question number 1 is worth £100, and Twitch audience, be ready to whisper to Persephone's Twitch bot if you're playing along at home. Best of luck. Here's the first question. According to the proverb, practice makes parkour perfect. Puddings parfait.
All the two-set fans out there, Ling 40 hours. Practice makes perfect, Ben.
It certainly does. That's... Hang on, which button is it? Is it spacebar? Is it? Yes, it does. It is that button. I only pressed the A, B, C, D button once. It's the right answer. You got £100. And apparently Ash the Bash didn't answer and walked away. You shouldn't be in the lobby. Let's have a look and see what's going on in the lobby. Oh, maybe that's just a console error. Togi getting this one wrong, walking away with nothing, and Lewis not getting an answer in time, meaning you're also walking away with nothing. Everybody else is still there. Have a look at this. It's question number 2. Which of the following is a traditional Spanish sport? Bull throwing, bull wrestling, bull dancing, bull fighting.
I mean, it would be quite a challenge to throw a bull. I mean, actually, bulls
About
are
a JCB, maybe.
Throwing for a bull there. But the Spanish sport here, I think, is bull fighting D, please.
It's the right answer. You just won £200. The thing is, having 2 monitors now, I can't quite remember. I'm used to looking underneath the screen, but now the console's on my right-hand side, so I'm pressing the button, and I know that answer, so I'm pressing the button and then looking for it to confirm that it is the right answer. That is the right answer, Ash. You've just won £200. Dogfish, Trahuska, Shadowmay, MIDI plays all getting that one wrong, unfortunately, walking away with nothing. Everybody else is still in play. Get ready, here comes question number 3. It's worth £300. What is the stage name of the rapper Belcalis Marlenis Almanzar? Cardi T, Cardi B, Cardi G, Cardi P.
The only one there that rings a bell to me is Cardi B. I'm hoping that's the right answer, and it aligns there with Belcalis being B, I guess.
Do you want to play?
Yeah, I'll play. B, Cardi B, final answer.
Good, just won £300.
Cool.
Nice. Yes, I'm still getting used to the Stream Deck layout, but I think I'm getting there for now. And it does seem to be working fine, which makes me think maybe there's too many hotkeys on the other thing. Over in the lobby, Cola choosing to walk away with that one on £200, as did Random Zombie. Your £200 is banked and safe, but you are now out of the rest of the game. Everybody else is still alive. Fingers, I keep saying fingers on buzzers. I've been doing far too much Google that recently. Have a look at this. Question number 4, it's worth £500. What 2 elements make up a molecule of water? Nitrogen and fluorine, hydrogen and oxygen, chlorine and helium, argon and neon.
Dihydrogen monoxide is its scientific name. Hydrogen and oxygen make up a molecule of water, please.
They certainly do. You've just won £500. And as you say, yes, dihydrogen monoxide. It's a terrible thing that should probably be banned because it's like a leading cause in road traffic accidents and it can cause severe burns. It is known. Everyone who is still left in the lobby at that point getting this one right. Still quite a few of you there. Now, Ash, this is the last point where you could go away with nothing. I'm sure you won't, and I hope you don't. You have still got those 4 lifelines there if you need to use them. Question number 5 guarantees you £1,000 if you give me a right answer. Have a look at this. The First World War took place in which decade? 1890s, 1920s, 1910s, 1900s.
Now, I'm not the best with history, as has been proven before, but I think I'm glad that there is a decade option here. Probably wouldn't be able to give you the exact years, but I'm sure it's the 1910s.
Final answer?
Yeah, final answer, 1910s.
It's the right answer. You just won £1,000.
Phew, I have money.
You've got, yes, guaranteed on the money board now. You said you wouldn't necessarily be able to give us the years. If I pressed you, what would you say?
1913 to 1918.
Ooh, one of them is 1 year out, 14 to 18, but
14
pretty close.
Okay.
Right, over in the lobby, Connor getting that one wrong. Bad luck there, Connor. You are the last player in the lobby to leave with nothing, dropping you right back down to 0. Bad luck there. But everyone else, Clive, Keshi, Hallie and Cetra, Tipster Car, Tyson Brigg, Puzzle Dan, M3, Applecard, Ramsey Fox, 8 Minky, Samster and Milk-like Substance, you are all through. No, you're not through to round 2. You're still alive. Okay, my game show's missing. Far too many game shows at the moment. Now, as for you, Ash, you are up to a guaranteed £1,000. Now, you might as well play this next question because there's nothing to lose, but you have still got those 4 lifelines. Use them if you need to. Question number 6 is worth £2,000. Have a look at this. In cribbage, what animal refers to beating one's opponent by 30 or more points, usually denoted by a line on the pegboard? Wolf, gopher, skunk, hog.
I've got absolutely no clue.
You're not a cribbage player?
No, I mean, wasn't that question I had before, and one for his knob?
And one for his knob, yeah.
That one being for cribbage, I didn't know about that. I've got nothing on this at all. So...
4 lifelines still available, if you would like to use them. Which one would you like to go for, do you think?
I think we'll go ask the audience, please.
Okay, so just a reminder in the first game for the audience how this works. Even if you're playing along in the lobby game, you need to answer this again. Even if you're just watching for fun and you've not said anything else all night, then you can still take part in the audience survey and you can whisper this or you can type this publicly to the chat. But most importantly, if you've already answered, make sure you answer again, and it's just a single letter. Here is the question. Let's get Ash up to £2,000. In cribbage, what animal refers to beating one's opponent by 30 or more points, usually donated by a line on the pegboard? A is wolf, B is gopher, C is skunk, D is hog. A, B, C or D, all vote now. Uh, 64% are saying skunk. Nobody thinks it's wolf. 11% think gopher. 25% think it's hog. This is based off a survey of quite a comfortable poll, actually. About 29 people voted in this survey. So, yeah, 64% skunk seems to be the majority. Does that help?
It's just about 2/3 majority there, so I would probably go with that. I'm going to go with the audience on this one.
Final answer?
Yeah, final answer, sea skunk.
It's the right answer. You just won £2,000.
Thank you, audience.
Played audience.
Thank you.
Yes, out of those, that was the one that was slightly eyeing me up. I'm not a cribbage player myself. I'm more of a poker player, but yeah, skunk apparently is the answer that we're onto there. So no drama. Up to £2,000. Used up one of your lifelines, but 3 of them still remaining. As to a bit of a bloodbath on that question. Samster, Apple, M3, Brigg, Tyson, Carr, all trying and failing on that question. Tipster, Hallie and Keshi either timed out or just decided it wasn't worth the guess, and they're walking away with £1,000 as well. Clive, Cetra, Ramsey Fox and 8 Minky, the only players now surviving in the lobby. Okay.
Surprising majority in the audience then after that.
Yeah, or maybe people had a chance to think about it after the fact.
That's always true, yeah.
But I mean, how many players was that? I don't know if it's still gonna. Yes, it's still doing the flashy thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, so 10 people getting that one wrong in the audience poll, but 2/3, so about 20 getting it right. So about 10 getting it wrong in the audience poll as well, give or take. So, okay. Weird survey is weird. Right. Question number... I can't even remember where we are now. Question number 7 is next, Ash. This point, a wrong answer will cost you £1,000, but a right answer will double your money again, up to £4,000. Have a look. Let me know what you'd like to do. Which of the following countries does not border Algeria? Morocco, Mauritania, Myanmar, Mali.
God. these names keep coming up, and yet I really do not have a good idea of where things are.
Tipster's having flashbacks to last night as well.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that that's flashing back to me. Luckily, as me being just a lowly question reader, I don't need to know about the actual question topic. However, in this particular, guys, you could. I don't know if I should ask you though. Should I ask you, or should I favour Tipster?
It's up to you. You have got 3 lifelines.
Would be a good call. 50-50 won't help me here. I think, based off of where we had that question from last night, where they were adjacent to the Prime Meridian, I think that was the question in question. I want to bring Tipster in, please, as my phone a friend.
Okay, we'll call Tipster up, and you'll have 30 seconds to read him the question and the 4 possible answers, and hopefully ascertain some sort of response from him as well. Tipster, are you on the line?
Yes, yeah, I'm here.
Excellent. Hello, Tipster. It's Royal Flush from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Good evening.
Good evening.
We've got Ash here, Ash the Bash. He's doing okay. He's got up to £2,000. He needs your help to go the next step up to £4,000. So yeah, hopefully you can help him out with that. The next voice you'll hear will be Ash's. He'll tell you the question. There's still 4 possible answers. One of those is worth £4,000. Okay.
Okay.
Fabulous. Great. Ash, lots of luck. Your time starts now.
Tipster, which of the following countries does not border Algeria? Morocco, Mauritania, Myanmar, Mali.
It's Myanmar. Myanmar's Burma. It's in Asia. The rest are in Africa.
Ah, that's the thing I was missing. Well, thank you very much, Tipster. That certainly helped me there.
Glad you pulled me in after last night.
Right. Well, Tipster sounds supremely confident, despite whatever happened last night. You gonna go with him?
I believe so. Yes.
So you're saying to me, C, Myanmar?
Yes. Final answer.
It's the right answer. You've just won £4,000. Yes, Myanmar, the only country there in Asia. The other 3 are in Africa. Which is weird, because if you'd asked me, I would have said with some confidence to you, I think Mali's the only one that's in Asia. It's probably that one. And I would have lost you a lot of money. So that's probably a good question not to ask me on. So the right decision was made there. Over in the lobby, Cetra getting that question wrong, dropping back down to £1,000. Puzzled Dan didn't get an answer in time, or chose to walk away with £2,000. That leaves Clive, Ramsey and 8 Minky in the lobby. As for you, Ash, you're up to £4,000, going along at quite a comfortable rate. Question number 8 is worth £8,000 if you give me a right answer, though you drop 3 if you're wrong. You've still got 2 lifelines, 50-50, and ask the host if you would like to use them. Have a look at this. Let me know what you'd like to do. The TV series Cheers was set in which US city? Boston, Chicago, Seattle, Detroit.
Oh God, I keep mixing these up. So Cheers was the one that Dr. Fraser Crane was one of the patrons of, and then they had the spin-off series. Was that the spin-off in the same city, or was that not? Maybe completely messing that up as well.
We've got 2 lifelines still if you'd like to use them. 50-50, ask the host. You don't have to play, you can walk away with £4,000. I've got nothing on my screen. The TV series Cheers was set in which US city? A, Boston, B, Chicago, C, Seattle, D, Detroit.
I'd like to ask you, please, Ben.
You want to ask me?
Yes, please.
Okay, here's what I think. I don't know. But before the answers came up, something in my brain was saying Detroit, and then Boston, and then the answers started coming up. And then Seattle came up as well, and I thought, you know what, this has been a really well-structured question in that I genuinely think it could be any of them. I do know that Frasier was the spin-off from Cheers, so I can confirm that. Whether or not it was set in the same city, I don't know. My first instinct was Detroit, my second instinct was Boston, and then the answers came up, and Boston was the first to come up. So out of those four, I would be inclined to go with either Boston or Detroit, but I'm saying that as a hunch rather than with anything concrete to go on. Of course, you've still got your 50-50 left if you want to use this advice and give it a go, but it is a hunch rather than knowledge. I've not actually seen the show before, so hopefully that's of some help to you, but that is my final answer.
Okay. I think I'm going to use the 50-50 as well.
Okay, computer, can you take away, please, 2 random wrong answers? Leave Ash just the right answer and the 1 remaining wrong answer. Boston or Chicago?
Okay. So that gets rid of your other, and also gets rid of the Seattle predicament that I had with the Frasier series. I think I'm pretty happy now, and I would like to lock in a Boston, please.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Okay, because you've asked me, I get nothing in the console. Computer, can you please reveal, is A the correct answer? It is!
Woo!
Oh, I'm so happy. For you, of course, but also for our friendship. Keshi had telling us Cheers' main character Sam Malone was a pitcher for the Boston Red Sox. It was a question he had on a radio quiz last year. That's a lovely little fact nugget for us. Thank you very much to Keshi. Right, let's have a look in the lobby. Clive a Legend getting that one wrong, dropping back down to 1,000. We're left with just Ramsey Fox and Ape Minky in the lobby. As for you, Ash, we've got to £8,000. And I say we, I mean, of course, the royal we, when actually what I mean is you, have got to 8,000 virtual pounds. You're now 2 questions away from a guaranteed £32,000 if you can find the right answers. A loss at this point would cost you £7,000. You've got no lifelines left, so feel free to walk away if you don't want to play it with £8,000. But have a look at question number 9. It's worth £16,000. The teddy bear takes its name from a man who was which of the following? German Chancellor, King of the United Kingdom, Catholic saint, US President.
Isn't that supposed to be like Teddy Roosevelt, as in Theodore Roosevelt, as in the US President? That's the immediate thing that comes up for me. Whether or not Teddy Bear comes from that name, I don't know, but that's the only one that immediately jumps to mind.
It's worth £16,000.
And they all seem to have similar sort of hierarchical status, one could say, I guess, of these different nations. Don't think it would be a German chancellor, because Teddy does not seem like a particularly Germanic word. Similarly, King of the United Kingdom it just doesn't feel like an English word. And Catholic saint, well, it definitely doesn't feel Latin either, or of the sort of romance situation. Whereas the only one that jumped out was Theodore Roosevelt, Teddy Roosevelt for US president. So I think I'm going to go for it, Ben. I think I'd like to play D, US president.
Final answer.
Final answer.
You've just won £16,000. Well played. Yes, you're quite right. Theodore Roosevelt, after whom the teddy bear was named. I almost broke character and made a joke at one point there, the sort of joke that you'd expect to find on QI. To imagine a teddy bear being named after a German chancellor. I can't. If there was a nation that I would never imagine even having teddy bears, it would probably be the Germans. No offence to any German friends of mine in the audience. What do we call this soft animal? We will call it a teddy bear. It is so cuddly and it keeps me safe. No.
Along with mein Handy.
Along with, wo ist mein Handy? Ich habe mein Handy verloren. Oh, wo ist mein... Kenny thinks that's a very good German accent and is asking me to allow that because apparently that might be... the term German is apparently a risky word according to Twitch.
Okay.
There we go. Thanks for protecting us, Twitch. Let's have a look at the lobby. Ramsey Fox and 8Minky both getting that question right. Now, Ash, it's all getting very serious now. You're one question away from a guaranteed £32,000 if you find me the correct answer here. Again, you've got no lifelines to work with, but a right answer here would take you up to a guaranteed £32,000 mark. However, a wrong answer would cost you £15,000. A lot of money to lose. Mm-hmm. But have a look. You don't have to play, but this is question number 10 of a possible 15. Which of the following dances is performed to music written in 3/4 time? Is there anything in particular you're hoping to come up here?
Well, waltz is the one that screams out to me as 3/4 or compound 6/8 time.
If there's ever going to be a question for you at £32,000, this is probably one of a few that would make the shortlist. Let's have a look and see if waltz comes up. Tango, cha-cha-cha, foxtrot, waltz.
Oh, hey, there it is. Tango is sort of the 4/4 dong. Ba-dong, bong, bong. Who's got the cha-cha-cha is that's just always ends a song with da-da-da, cha-cha-cha. Foxtrot is, well, it's foxtrot. And waltz is definitely 3/4.
No, I'm going to hold your feet to the fire on this. Foxtrot is just foxtrot.
It's just foxtrot. It's just foxtrot.
I would struggle to describe a foxtrot, to be honest.
Yeah, that's why I
would say that's why we go.
I know the answer here is going to be waltz. I don't want to elucidate on foxtrot because I can't. And any Strictly fans out there, I'm sure they could tell me exactly what a foxtrot consists of.
My mum would know this.
But I do not care because waltz is the one screaming out to me as 3/4 time, and that is the answer I would like to lock in for £32,000.
Final answer.
Final answer.
It's the right answer. You've just won £32,000. Oh, what a question!
Absolutely landed perfectly.
That's the question you want.
Yes, and it's a music question.
A music question.
I'm doing quite well here.
You're doing very well. You're say a guaranteed £32,000. Ramsey Fox and 8Minky are chugging along with you for the ride. Yeah, you are now guaranteed £32,000. No matter what else happens this game, no one can take that away from you. So congratulations in that respect. Question number 11, however, is worth £64,000. You've got no lifelines left at this point. However, you've got nothing to lose on this question, so you may as well play it. Have a look at question number 11 of a possible 15. Which of the following Academy Awards categories was renamed for the 2020 Oscar ceremony? Best Picture, Best Original Score, Best Makeup and Hairstyling, Best Foreign Language Film.
Ooh. That's interesting. I did not think any of these had been renamed, but apparently so. I mean, makeup and hairstyling would generally be under the realm of sort of costuming or like character design, I guess. Original score, does that now just lump into just musical compositions now rather than just being an original score? Foreign language film, the world is getting more international. Are we just sort of glossing over that and it's now just best international film rather than just best foreign language. And this being the year of coronavirus, obviously we're not, well, at the time, we probably would have been not in the cinemas, so calling it a picture may not be right because you'd be doing different style of releases, like home releases on streaming services like Disney Plus, Netflix, and such. Are the Oscars starting to respect that now? And they're calling it something different because of that? I don't know. I can't pick out any one of these because, well, I've just given a good reason for all four.
Well, they all do sound like very compelling reasons, but they may or may not be factually accurate, and only one of those was renamed for the 2020 Oscars ceremony. Which of the following Academy Award categories was renamed for the 2020 Oscars ceremony? Best Picture, Best Original Score, Best Makeup and Hairstyling, Best Foreign Language Film. Got nothing to lose on this question. You're guaranteed 32 no matter what, so you may as well take a punt on it.
Oh yeah, I'm glad that I do have the free punt here.
What are there any of them that you're drawn towards more than any others at the moment?
Probably foreign language film, but with no real certainty, because I mean, Parasite is a film that's screaming out that did well, but was that at the 2020s? And I mean, that was like best film just overall, not necessarily as best foreign language film, because that's Korean? Parasite?
I'm afraid you've used your Ask the Host lifeline, so I have to remain impassive.
Oh, no, I'm asking in a very rhetorical manner.
Much as I would dearly love to start waxing lyrical about the Oscars with you. One of those answers is worth £64,000.
Okay. Well, I know Makeup and Hairstyle feels a bit clumsily named, and maybe they renamed it because of that, but I'm going to ignore that. Best Original Score, I'm sure that's still a thing. Best Picture, you can still call it a picture, and it being on a streaming service, it's still a picture. I'm going to go with my ever so slight gut and go D, Best Foreign Language Film.
Final answer D.
Final answer D.
You've just won £64,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you know, I think your logic there is in the right ballpark. It was to do with the fact that Parasite was a foreign language film that won Best Picture, and they suddenly realised that, oh, have we now got, or it won both of them or something. I think
it's now been renamed Best International Feature.
As you intimated on Squadcast,
wow,
now Best International Feature. So good logicking there, Ash, and very, very well played. And you have outlasted the lobby as well. 8 Minky and Ramsey Fox both getting that one wrong. Going away with a valiant £32,000 each. So 8 Minky and Ramsey Fox, you are sharing the lobby between you. Congratulations. But as for you, sir, you are up to £64,000 now. That's no longer guaranteed, though, because a wrong answer at this point would cost you 32 and drop you right back down to £32,000. However, a correct answer to question number 12 would net you £125,000. We've only been here a few times before.
Oh, scary territory.
Scary money indeed. You don't have to play this. Of course, you've got no lifelines left. You can walk away happy. But have a look. Question number 12. It's worth £125,000. A vain, selfish, self-obsessed man who spent a lot, George Osborne was a character from which Victorian novel? Silas Marner, Vanity Fair, Cranford, Barchester Towers.
Well, Ben, I've had a great evening. I've got absolutely no clue.
Not a clue.
I only know George Osborne through politicians' names. I have no clue with regards to a Victorian novel. Get it out of here. I'm walking away with £64,000.
I don't think anyone would blame you for that decision. Final answer.
Final answer, walk away.
Okay, give him an absolutely massive round of applause. Ash the Bash goes back to Sheffield with 64,000 virtual pounds better off and a nice, comfortable spot on the leaderboard. well played. Very, very well played there, with especially losing those lifelines relatively early on. My wife's texting me. It must be something important. Unless it's not. Oh, no. Hope the stream is going well. And Dylan, can you turn the oven on for Mummy, please? On. Because she wants to eat when she gets home. And she says she hopes the stream is going well. So, yeah, really well played there, Ash, up to £64,000. Out of idle curiosity, and I know you couldn't care less, if you were to take a punt on one of those, which one would you have said?
I would ignore Vanity Fair. That feels a bit too on the nose with being vain selfish. And then it would be a random punt out of the three, and I would have gone with Silas Marner.
If you'd said to me, Silas Marner, you'd have just lost £32,000. The correct answer was actually the one you dismissed out of hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not quite the misleading question as you might have thought. But I know you couldn't possibly care less. Ash, congratulations, £64,000. In the audience, we'll play one song, and I might put set game up just for a couple of minutes, just while I reload up for the next game. So don't go away, and we will be right back.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations to Ash.